No worries. Thank you for helping though. I mean, I thought maybe uh all good, all good. We are now on like take 2 or 3, I don't know, for this broadcast. I don't know what's gonna happen this next time. I don't know. I never know, right? But again, first time doing a live on YouTube, so I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so what we're going to do, like I was saying, is I wanted to walk you through the steps for creating your own year long tarot spread. Okay, this is the end of the year. We are into the Sagittarius new moon energy, and I mean, this is like the perfect time to see or get maybe a maybe an idea of what your year could look like um, in tarot format. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to show you I'm going to show you how I do my spread. Um, Now I have 2 decks here because the last time I did this, when I used to do tarot live, was on another app. And the last one that I did was with the Wild Unknown Tarot. So this one has been like kind of my go-to for doing this type of a spread. But this year, I ended up getting, as you may know, if you watch the other videos, uh, the Light Seers Tarot deck. I was trying to move my incense. Now my incense is, getting too much for me. Let's move you over there. Anyway, I was trying to move my incense. Okay, I got the Light Seers Tarot. Oh, babe, can you do me another favor? I forgot the other decks. I think they're sitting in there on the table. I don't want to mess up my camera. Okay, so this year I got the Light Seers Tarot, and I'm kind of falling in love with it. Not more than any other decks, okay? Just I like the way that it looks, and I really do want to see what this would look like on those two on a reading. Okay, so also tonight, so we're gonna do a meditation. We are going to I'm going to show you how I do my year-long spread with the Light Seers Tarot. And also tonight, as promised, I have 2 decks. Count them. 1, 2. 2 decks to give away. Okay? 2 decks. Now, I've already done a video, a walkthrough of the Mythical Done That video. I have not, but I promise you that it's coming. So before this box goes to some loving new person who might love it, as much as, it can be loved for a deck, I plan to do a walk. I plan to do, sorry. I plan to do a walkthrough of this deck. So, but we're doing a giveaway. And to get one of these decks, so it's basically a twofer, right? Twofer giveaway. You want to get one of these decks. The first step is you gotta like this video, which I kind of guess means you gotta have to see the video to like it, right? I don't know. So I hope you see the video, but you're gonna have to see the video. You're gonna have to like the video. Okay, you're gonna have to subscribe to my channel, and then as an added bonus, I'm just gonna need you to go over to my Instagram, which is at Asia Stormborn, which, to be honest, is how you can find me anywhere. Go over to my Instagram and like any post where I've actually put a picture of cards, any cards. It doesn't have to be these cards. Sometimes I post pictures with these cards because I've used these cards so much. But you can like any of the posts that have any of the cards that I've used. And so you like a post, subscribe to the channel, like this video, okay? And you go into the drawing. Prize one, prize two. Okay. I thought about giving them away together, but that's a very big prize for this level that I'm at right now on the YouTubes. I mean, I'm not at that level yet. Like, I'm not at the let's give away $50 worth of stuff yet. So we're gonna stick small. Two prizes, okay? You like, subscribe. I'll find you when you go into the drawing. The drawing will be done on December 31st, 2023. So if you are watching this before December 31st, 2023, then yes, go ahead, get your name in by liking this video. Don't mind me, I'm just moving all of my incense and candles around because I'm trying to figure this out. But there we go. You're gonna like this video. You're gonna like a post on Instagram. This is Mythical Goddess Tarot. This is Tattoo Tarot. Okay, that's very simple. It's a very simple giveaway, honestly. But I do have to start giving away. I mean, getting rid of, not necessarily giving away, but I do have to start getting rid of a lot of stuff, right? I did a whole video on social materialism, and honestly, I do feel like I'm still in this period where I'm getting rid of stuff. So that's kind of where I am. So that's that. Again, so excited that I finally get to do lives. So bear with me as this is my first live on YouTube. We're going to keep this one for posterity. Eventually, one day, I'm going to be looking back at it and I'm going to be like, whoa, remember when you did your first live? How blank or whatever, we come up with as far as like how we describe it. It's going to be like, wow, you remember when you did that first one? That was crazy. Okay. And now, maybe one day I'll have, I don't know, 10 viewers. I don't know. I don't know. But we'll see. So I said we're gonna do a meditation. So if you're watching this while you're driving, bad idea. Okay. Don't participate. That's a bad idea. Because I'm about to hopefully get me into more of a relaxed mode while we do this. So here's the thing about tarot. Tarot works as I feel, and I am not a guru, okay? I am almost a doctor, all right, but not a guru. And so this is just my interpretations of how tarot works and how it works for me, okay? Other people may have other avenues and stuff. I apologize. My dog is live and kicking. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what's going to be out there. I don't know what's happening. I'm very nervous about what's going on out there, but he is excited in some way, shape, or form for something. I don't know. Oh, yeah, he's still going at it. Anyway. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So this is how tarot works for me. Okay. And it may work like this for you. It may work like this for others. It may not. I don't know. Okay. But this is how it is for me. I feel like there is kind of like a way of messaging us that different like spirit uses, like that higher self, your spirit, your ancestors, guides, former goddesses, priestesses, whatever. Okay. And so I feel like there's like this energy force that is out there, maybe it's just like the energy field that's there, right? And we are all able to tap into it, and we are all able to learn and grow from it, right? And we use different avenues of different forms of communication in order to communicate with that field, right? Okay. So for example, maybe tarot. Okay. maybe tea leaf reading, maybe scrying, maybe a crystal ball, maybe just, divining in dreams. Then you have like your clairs, right? Your clairvoyance, your clairaudience, that kind of a thing where you're able to just kind of hear and feel and see, smell and taste, right? Using your clairs, right? So when I'm doing a reading, I feel like what's happening is I'm kind of allowing myself to tap in, to engage with that energy field that we all are able to engage with, but we don't really uh we just kind of cut it off as beings. Like we just like, hey, I'm not tuning in, I'm not tapping in, you know what I mean? So that's, that energy field. So um I personally have not memorized how the cards work. That's to say that I have not memorized how the cards work. I do tend to gather, some type of, in tune, some type of hey, can we get the dog? Or is this just like, what? I don't know what's happening with him. Well, what are you throwing? Oh my. I think that the dog. I have a dog for sale apparently. If you want him, just comment down below and we can talk about how much my dog is for sale right now. If you've seen other videos, he kind of just is. He's a force to be reckoned with. Um, he gets bored easily and he likes a lot of attention. He is a Leo, I'm not gonna lie. He was born in August, so he likes, he's got that Leo energy as far as a dog goes. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I don't necessarily um, memorize what each deck, um, each the interpretation of each card for each deck. Okay, so what ends up happening is I will lay out cards and I will kind of in tune a feeling from each card based off of what is on the card and what I'm seeing from the card. Okay, I think that that's how most readers read. I don't know, but sometimes, like when you're new, you get this deck of cards and you get this like guidebook, right? And then you're like, yo, I need to memorize what 78 cards mean so that I can use these 78 cards to get my message. I don't really do it that way, you know. Also, um, when I have uh, one of these type of readings where I'm going to do 12 months, which is really a 13 card spread because it's 12 months and then it's like um, a year card, like a card that's like your message for the year. So when I do like a 12 months and then your 13th card as your message for the year, um, I tend to take it all and then I kind of I look at it now, right? But I take a picture of it and then like for each month or I kind of maybe write down in the notes so that for each month then I have uh like a message for that month like in my planner, right? So if I start so I'll start like the month with like whatever the card is for that month, June, say, okay, this month's card was this, and how close, and what can I gain from that card at that time to help me through that month. So, whereas if I'm looking at the cards now and I pull out 12 cards and the 13th card, the only card that really will give me a message right now, is going to be that 13th card, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay. So, although I'm going to put out 12 cards for me, and then I'm going to put out my 13th card, I probably will just focus on that 13th card and I will have taken a picture of what the other 12 cards are. And as I get to that month, that's when I'm actually like looking at that card um more in detail. What I also will do is I'll look at like, oh, this area, like these first 3 months, this first quarter may look a little ooh sketchy. Like, ooh, this looks like it's going to be tough, or oh, it looks like I'm going through something at this time of the year. This lower part, this last 6 months looks like we're going to have some good leeway, making headway, right? So that's what I'll do. So that's what type of a reading this one is going to be. Okay, so I will put out 13 cards, but I'm only going to really look at that 13th card just for this video. And I'm going to show you how I do it. And then I'm hoping, this is going to be live, but I'm hoping that you pull out your cards. And if you don't have cards, then bruh, get you the giveaway where you can get your own set, right? But yeah, I'm gonna, you pull out your cards, and I'm hoping that you'll do your reading, um, and you will gather like the information for you. So I'm really just trying to like help you, motivate you, be like, hey, I could do this. This is not as hard as I thought. I have this within me as well. That's hopefully that's the goals. Okay, so I'm going to ask that you can like lower, or you can soften your gaze, close your eyes, and I want you to take a deep breath in through the nose. I'd like for you to release in through the nose again. Release. Now, when you're breathing in, I want you to breathe in personal power, breathing in enlightenment, intuity, breathing in the creative force from the top down, breathing that in. I want you to exhale anything that just is not serving you right now. We don't need that right now. Okay, so one more time. I want you to feel like you're breathing in through your crown, down in, breathing in, open belly up. Like push that belly out while you're breathing in, okay? So we're going to breathe in and exhale, release. Okay, so I want you to feel softer. The goal here is not to push, okay? The goal here is to allow, okay? So when you're reading your cards, your whole intention, your whole goal is just allowing your message to come, being open to the message that's about to happen for you. Feed the dog. I'm supposed to feed the dog right now, feed the dog, according to my AI. But I'm going to be open right now and relax and allow the message that flows through the energy field from my guides, from my higher self, from those ancestors who have my highest and best good at heart, to give me the message for this upcoming year, a guide of how the months will go, what to look for, how I can grow, what lessons I can learn, what messages I can glean. And while I'm thinking that, that's when I'm shuffling, you see? So you're shuffling, and this is what you're thinking. What are my highest and best good? What is a message for my highest and best good from my guides, from my ancestors who have only my best intentions at heart, from my spirit guides, from those who know me even better than I may know myself? So I'm shuffling. I want to know what's happening in this next year, where I can be my best, how I can be my best. Wow, let's try this again. All right, so I am reading from the Light Seers Tarot. And what I'm going to do now, after having shuffled the cards, a lot of times when you're shuffling, cards will fall out. And if you were doing like a regular message just for yourself, like for that day, or a one card spread for that day, or a three card spread for that day, you would pull that card to be a part of your message. Since this is going for a year, I don't do that because I'm trying to align like each month with a specific card. Okay. So, what I would do is I would start with my middle card. Okay. And this is the card. Already, I'm ready to just turn off anyway. But this is the card that will be the the card for like the message for the year. Okay, how your year, maybe what you're gonna learn, what you can glean from this whole year. Okay. Um, then I'm going to go with my top card, which is going to be January. Okay, January, I'm feeling good about. I mean, I can feel good about all the cards. Like, there's no right and there's no wrong. There's no good. There's no bad, right? A lot of times people think, oh, you got a bad card, right? There's no good or bad. You know what I mean? It's like we make these things good. We make these things bad. You see a card and you're like, ooh, that looks bad, right? Like this card. Okay, mm, looks like this is gonna be a year. I'm gonna learn some more shit. Okay, I'm apparently still in a learning period. And so this looks like a year I'm about to, learn some valuable lessons. Okay. Let's see. That's January. This is February. Would go here. So right next to January. You would make a little circle. So it's 1, 2, 3. This is January, February, March. This is April, right? And then I kind of go down for May, and then June, July, right? August, September, October, move that out, November, and December. Okay, so there are my 12 cards for my year ahead. Okay, very colorful, first of all. What I notice is I have a lot of straight up, um, I don't have a lot of major arcana cards. So oh, there we go. So what I have here for my January month, I have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, um, we love the Queen of Pentacles, right? Normally that means money. Your ideas are manifesting. Your money's coming in, right? Just looking at her, this looks like I'm I could have a January where something that I've been working on finally comes to fruition and comes out of me and allows me to maybe get paid from it. That would be great. I'd be happy with that. The February card is a Four of Pentacles. And so it looks like maybe, I have to be maybe more worried about guarding my money, maybe what I'm doing with my money. I don't know. I'm going to, have to see what happens there for, the Four of Pentacles for February. For March, I've got the Three of Cups, which love. Okay. So I have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 cups cards, which normally, like, I am a water sign. I am a Scorpio, and I normally end up like living in the cups territory. So, um, to only have like 3 or 4 is a little interesting to me. I do have 1, 2. I have 2 pentacles. So it looks like this year is not going to be that type of a builder year. Like this last year, I had like a lot of pentacles. I had a lot of swords. It was just you should have just already known, right? You're gonna go, you're coming into your year fighting. But that's what I had. Um, let's see, and then yeah, I have one. So I got the Hermit and Temperance, the Empress, High Priestess. As far as my major arcana cards, and then I also have, oh, I got one sword. Okay, I'll tell you my, okay, so here's what I saw. First off, the Nine of Swords as my year card. Okay, so this card will be kind of like the message, how my year is gonna go. I'll tell you what, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, I can't remember, 2 or 3 years ago. Okay, time kind of doesn't work for me the way it does. Anyway, but 2 or 3 years ago, um, my year card was the Tower, and that was the year I moved into a house and started like demoing the house. Um, Lost a lot of people out of my life. Started this new process of like I was kind of getting out of like my dark night of the soul experience. I it was like a lot. There was so much going on. And then last year I believe I had the High Priestess as my card. For the year. And this year we're on the Nine of Swords. I mean, I feel protected. So so, I'm gonna go with that. Anyway, so basically yes, you take your card, your circle for the year, okay? And you kind of look at it at that month. I'm looking what I'm seeing for my year. I'm seeing maybe growing friendships, growing in engaging with people like at the beginning of the year, and then I got the Hermit at April, right? Which look, I'm a hermit, so I'm not gonna lie. I get happy. I see the Hermit card. I'm like, yes, you know maybe time to take some time off, right? I've got a reverse King of Swords here. We're back on the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups. So apparently, hot girl summer, possibly, right? Like okay, maybe hot girl summer. I don't know. Like anyway, so I see some Two of Cups, Ace of Cups action here. Definitely, a Temperance. Okay, it would make sense, right? If I had a hot girl summer, that then maybe I would be at Temperance afterward, right? Like you have to like calm that stuff down, maybe. Um, Not gonna lie, the Empress here, little belly, little brain, birthing of something. Which we would hope is not after the hot girl summer, like where you're like, oh girl, you got something, love came through and bam, baby. That would be insane. Oh my gosh. Yo. That would be insane. I'm not gonna even say that. But the Empress also, great new ideas, new creative projects, birthing something new, something coming out, guests, um, new relationships, not as much, Queen of Wands, I got the High Priestess. I mean, this is really looking very, very positive for like that divine feminine energy like by the end of the year. I mean, if you're ending with like the Empress, the Queen of Wands, the High Priestess, the Queen of Cups, by the end of the year. So which is, I mean, that makes sense. Like my end of years are normally just way better than my beginning of years. It takes me a while to warm up, you know also I like the fall. Fall is my favorite time of the year, and it kind of just comes at the end of the year. So there you've got that. Um, so yeah, this is what my year is looking like. So I'm gonna leave this here, and then at the end of this, I am going to take a picture, and I will maybe share more in a post of what I'm seeing here. I would suggest you do the same thing. Um, and also, I would remind you that if you would like to get your giveaway of cards, you gotta like this post, this video, right? I know this is my first one, guys. It was my first one, okay? Be nice. It was my first live. And I also I can't even see any comments, okay? Because the way that she left me in here, set it up, I can't even see comments. Okay. So we're gonna just go with this. Like we're gonna just go with it as it is. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta take things as they are. All right. If this was a great video and it helped you with your 2024 spread, maybe leave a comment and I will come back and find you and say, yay, I am so glad that I was able to help you, because that's really all I'm trying to do is just help create that that inspiration in you to know that you can do this also. But again, if you don't have cards, can't get started, right? Free cards. Okay. Like this video, like any Instagram post at Asia Stormborn with cards in it. I feel like there are many. Just go through, scroll, find some cards, like it. Easy peasy. Okay. You don't even have to tag anybody. Like sometimes giveaways get crazy, right? They're like, tag 5 people, add a location, drop a pin. I mean, they get crazy. I'm not even getting crazy. I'm just sitting here like, hey, like this video, subscribe to the channel, like a video on a post on Instagram. Like, bruh, I'm easy, I think. But, whatevs. Again, I'm Asia the Creatrix. I don't know if I have explained what I really do in life, because I'm not a tarot reader. But what I do is I use my divination, my gifts, through tarot, through cowrie shells, through pendulum, through oracle cards, um, and just through empathic hearing and feeling. Um, Trying to think of other ways that I might use divination. I don't know. I'm more of an empath, so I kind of just like feel, right? And then sometimes the cards kind of just like tell me what I was already feeling. Okay. And I basically take that gift and that skill and I help um people who are maybe in a tough time in their life, or maybe they're in a great time in their life and they're just trying to get greater. It's called spiritual coaching. So it's spiritual life coaching. I'm also a master spiritual life coach, which I don't really like to get into like labels and like titles, except for the Reverend Doctor. Asia is definitely still a title. I'm still working on the Good Reverend Doctor. Refer back to previous videos on that one. That's happening. I'm sorry, guys. You're gonna have to call me the Reverend Doctor. I don't know, but as far as like titles, Master Spiritual Life Coach, Shamanic Life Coach, um, I don't know, Yoga Life Coach. I don't know. Besides those things, um, which all really just boil down to people call me up. They have a session with me. We discuss whatever you're wanting to discuss during that session. And I will, bring out my gifts in whatever way that they happen to help with that session. Now, I also do meditative sound bowls. Um, I also do tuning fork and attunements, alignments, both harmonically and spiritually. Um, let's see what else. Oh, I'm a Reiki master, so I do Reiki. Most of those things you pretty much kind of have to be around me for. But the coaching I do online as well as in person. And then I also offer some like group artsy sessions I have coming up for 2024. So that could actually be this card. Like when I told you, I'm feeling good about the woman stuff here. This, one right here with the groups in it, the Three of Cups, that could be what's going on. That might be you at a session here with me in 2024. Who knows, right? Um, and if it is you, maybe this is why I have the hermit card. Maybe now I have to be a hermit because I met you. I don't know. YouTube might do that to me. I'm hoping not. I feel like this could be great. I'm still new, so we will see what happens. So yeah, find me, subscribe if any of this works for you. If I helped you in any way, let me know. Leave a comment as well as subscribing. If you're wanting these cards, you have until December 31st, okay? December 31st, 2023 to like this video, like a card post on my Instagram at Asia Stormborn, ASIASTORMBORN, right? Yeah. On Instagram. Um, like a card post. And that's it. Subscribe, like this post, like a card post on Instagram, and then you're in the drawing, okay? And I will draw on December 31st, or you have until December 31st. I will draw on January 1st, 2024. Y'all, 2024. I can't believe it. I can't believe we're here. I can't believe how fast this year went by. I'm not gonna even lie. But that's for another video. I hope you like this. I hope that this worked well for you. Hey, Devin, baby girl, I'm gonna need you to shut this off when I'm done. Don't know how to turn it off. Yes, I wish you nothing but love and peace and many continued blessings. I am Asia, the creatrix, and thank you for allowing me into your energy. Bye.